In this video, I'm going to review this nice looking E-moto right here. One of the nicest bikes I've seen, and you can buy it from Amazon. FC here from E-MTB, and we have one of these moto style scooters that we see, the young folks zooming around in. It's so cool. It's all about the look, and it's all about transportation, getting around without having to use a car. And this one's called a fifth wheel night electric bike, and it has a 1500 watt motor and a 750 watt hour battery. So pretty cool. It's removable, 28 miles an hour, and a range of 65 miles. And what's really cool is it's about the look. It's about the retro look on this guy. And let me turn it on for you. And the turn signals, the tan really works. Tan grips and tan wall. Wow. You can get it from Amazon too. So in case you have some Amazon monies. So the controls are pretty nice as well. Lights are here. And I like that the lights are, they stay in position. So they don't have to press them every time. You just leave them on. So anytime the bike's on, the lights are going to be on. And here's your signal. Oh, look. Oh my God, these signals are cool. And it's all about visibility, right? When you are visible to vehicles and to people, the safer you are. All about expected moves. Wow, that horn is loud. And so fat tire, so you could adjust your comfort and your grip based on the pressure on your tires, and it's full suspension. You have a coil spring on the rear here, and it does work. This thing is comfortable. I was having some fun, so retro style moped, all about styling, but really you can get around with this guy. And it handled pretty nicely. I was rallying around, on the single track, by the railroad tracks and doing some skids. So pretty darn cool. So what don't I like about it? There was a rattle here and there. And by the way, this thing goes 28 miles an hour, as I said. It has a twist grip, but the twist grip right in the way of these lock-on grips, and it was kind of just uncomfortable on my palm. So somehow I need to figure this out, because it's right there, and you can't necessarily get these bolts out of the way, because these are kind of shaped grips. And the other weakness is it has cable brakes. Cable brakes has a little bit of weakness because it's a heavy bike, it's about 80 pounds, and sometimes it's not quite enough. How big are the rotors? You really have to press them hard to get this thing to stop. It's not so easy to pedal on these things, because you're kind of like this, kind of a street cruiser, but a wider seat, so your feet are not ideal for pedaling. But it's got a twist grip, which is cool, and it's all about the look. Man, if you were like a young person in San Francisco, urban dweller, and you don't have to buy a car, this is just what you need to get around, and you look cool. Maybe have a friend sit here and you guys cruise around. Good way of transportation, and it's not that fast. So as long as you know the rules of the road, you can be safe out there and look pretty cool. Going to run your errands and stuff. All right, thanks a ton, everybody. Let's get on with the test ride. And first thing I want to determine is it stable, is it safe, and is it fun? So here I am testing the handling on very loose conditions, and I think it's really handy for a prospective owner to really get it to its paces, get on loose conditions, go full throttle, expect the unexpected, so to speak. So when you're actually out there in traffic, check the top speed to make sure you train yourself so you can handle it in different traffic situations. So I can say that it is pretty stable, pretty fun, and fairly easy to handle. The one knock on it is the brakes are cable actuated, so they're not as strong as hydraulic brakes. Right here I do a U-turn onto some descent with loose rocks, and it's okay. And And then I get on some narrow trail with some the railroad tracks, going a little climb through grass. So it's very capable. It's good to have the little fat tires on it. Give it some traction, some cushioning. And it allows you to adjust your air pressure. So a very comfortable bike with a very soft seat, shocks front and rear, and pressure that you can lower to give you more comfort and traction. And right here, pretty cool. Handlebars are ergonomic, pretty cool. It's got a throttle. You can pedal it. Got some nice signal lights, nice headlights, quite visible, and it's quite striking. You know, with its 10 wall. I think it's key that drivers see you, notice you, so they don't hit you from behind or make a right turn and cut you off. So very fun. Here I am just zooming around some footpaths here, and then take it to a climb. So 1500 watts is what they claim, and usually bikes like this that are hub drive, they don't have a lot of torque going up a steep hill, so we tested on a steep hill. And since it has a derailleur system for your pedaling and you can actually get uphill. So I think that's when the pedaling is most useful, when you want to help it out.
Okay.
And here I
Now
really
just throttle.
test it and not even help at all on a very steep hill. So eventually makes it up, but it slows way down, heats up the motor. But I think the fact that it has small wheels, it gives it more torque into the ground. The hub motor is able to get it done. All right, thanks a ton.